Hello everyone. In this video, we would like to see how we could form our index using Excel. So for this reason, we have taken one data where you could see the first column is the respondent, that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, like this. And we have taken four indicators here, indicator 1, indicator 2, indicator 3, and indicator 4. All these indicators are actually the data of 5-point Likert scale. So here you could see the observations lies between 1 to 5. Here, suppose we are assuming 1 is worse and 5 is the best response. So in this case, we would like to form one index considering these four indicators. So how we can do that? So in this particular case, what we have to do, we have to first take the total of each respondent. Therefore, what we are going to do, we have to take the sum of all these respondents. So how we can do that? We would take the sum of these four responses for the particular respondent A. So this is the total score of respondent A. So similarly, we would get response for all the respondent and what is the total of it. So now what we are going to do, we would use this information and we would apply the HDI technique, that is Human Development Index technique, to form the index here. There are several methods of index formation. So here what we are going to apply, it's the HDI method. So let me tell you, according to HDI method, HDI equals to HDI method, the index equals to actual value minus minimum value divided by value minus minimum value. So we would apply this particular formula here to get the index. So this is our HDI method. So following this, the index would be equal. So this is the actual score. This is the actual score for respondent A. This is the score for respondent B. And similarly, for each of the respondent, we have the scores. So in this case, the actual value is this one minus minimum value. So minimum value means, so for each of these indicators, as we have seen, 1 is the lowest response possible and 5 is the highest response possible. So 1 is the lowest response. So for 4 indicators, it would be 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So minimum value would be 4 divided by, so next one is maximum value. So if maximum value is 5 for each of these indicators, therefore for 4 indicators, the maximum value would be 5 into 4, that is 20. So 20 is the maximum value minus minimum value is again 4. So you close the bracket here and then enter. So this is the value of index for respondent A. So if I just copy it and paste it for all the respondent, we would get the index value for each of these respondent. Now let me show you something. So if you see for respondent S, specifically for this respondent, if we highlight, we could see for the response for this particular respondent for each of the indicator is 1, 1, 1, 1, that is lowest. So the total is equals to 4. So you could see index value is 0. On the other hand, if we highlight the second respondent, next respondent, that is respondent T, you could see for this respondent, all the values of all the indicator is 5555, that is equals to 20. That means this respondent has given for all the indicators the maximum value. This indicate for this respondent, for all the indicators, respondent has given lowest value. So you could see for the respondent T, the index value is 1, and for the respondent S, the index value is 0. Therefore, you could easily find out from this that the index value is 0 for the lowest response when there is lowest response for all the indicators, and for all the indicators, if the respondent is giving the highest value, the index value is 1. Therefore, you could easily say from this that the index value always lies between 0 and 1, which is also observed from our data. So I think there is no doubt in this anymore. If you have any doubt, please give your comments in the comment box. And if you have liked the video, then please give a like and subscribe our channel.